Alright, so this is the NHL playoffs here. This is game one, in fact, of Boston and Columbus. They're now tied 1-1 apiece in the series, but I'm going to show you this line movement, this crazy line movement that dropped about 30 cents here from, as you see, 160 to 135. So you're asking, why did this line drop? Why are so many people taking Columbus here? And why did Boston win this game? Well, the reason why so many took Columbus here, first of all, Boston was winning this game 1-0. Then Columbus scored 2 goals in the third. Boston tied the game, and then they took it to overtime. Boston won the game in overtime here, 3-2. All right, so as we go to this game, you see here how Boston, this line dropped about 30 cents here. Some books had it about 10 cents, but for the most part, it dropped significantly, about 25 to 30 cents, okay? So, as you see, the reason why the public was taking Columbus here, well, first of all, Boston only had 2 days rest to play this series, to open the series against Columbus. They just came off a Game 7 win against Toronto, all right? So, 2 days rest, just came off a Game 7. So the public is thinking, okay, Boston's not going to be prepared, but you got to factor in the rhythm, okay, that a team has. Boston is fresh because of the fact that they just came off a Game 7 series, but they're more in rhythm. They're more in tune to the game because they just played a really hard game against Toronto here, okay? What people don't realize is Columbus had way too much rest, and that's never a good thing in the playoffs, okay? So look at how many days Columbus had. They had 9 days rest. 9 days rest is going to throw off a team's rhythm for sure. All right. But the public thinks the opposite way. All right. That's why they lose consistently. Now, Boston, this team, it dropped from 30 cents. That's one big reason. Another big reason why this line was dropping is because of the fact that Columbus just beat a #1 seed. Okay. They beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Tampa Bay Lightning are in the Atlantic. Boston's in the Atlantic as well, in the Eastern Conference. Boston's the #2 seed. Tampa Bay's the #1 seed. So obviously, they're going to be taking Columbus here. Columbus just swept Tampa Bay, the #1 seed. Okay, that is the reason. The #1 seed here, they won 4 games from the last game. They blew them out 7-3. So obviously, a team's going to have a little bit of after a layoff, they're going to have a huge letdown going into the next series. Okay, that's just human nature. That's normally typically what happens with teams when they come off a big series win against a team that they were not supposed to beat. All right, and that's what the public does not realize. They think the momentum is going to carry them into the next series, which that's not the case because they beat somebody that was very strong in their class. Okay, so they're going to have some sort of a letdown here. That is why Boston was able to win this game here, 3-2. They took this first game. Now the series is tied 1-1. But the first game, you always want to go against a team like that, especially coming off a big series win. Okay, and I'm going to show you another examples of this as well. But Boston wins this game 3-2. Okay, and this is why this line was dropping 30 cents here. Public was taking Columbus. Heavy money was taking Columbus, pounding this line down. So good value here to take Boston at all these books here at a very short price at home. All right, so I'll be back with another video. Comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll see you then.